afternoon to all of you and a warm welcome. As you know, you've already heard Nori say and tell you the reasons why we're here today. But I wanted to reinforce a very important message that I think it's important for each of you to understand how much we appreciate you. In the past few months, as you know, every time you open the TV, every time you watch the news, every single broadcast gives bad news. There's nothing good to hear. The economies are bad, governments are changing, the economic outlook is worse and worse. And experts and economists always say there are a lot of problems and very few solutions. But today, when I look at you, and I look at many of you who have volunteered, and I look at the faces of people who serve in all the NGOs and who selflessly give their time, the answer is very clear to me. The answer is in the fact that there are people who will set aside their personal problems, who will set aside their personal needs, and who give their time. And for us, in Hands on Manila, this is our lifeblood. We're like a body that can't exist without volunteers. And what you do means so much to me. And I'd like to just briefly, there are 90 people who are being honored today. But if I could just briefly mention a few names, because they really stand out. People like the De La Vega family, who did the Breakfast Club. Chico, his wife Marge, their son Yuli Boy, who started, imagine, when he was 4 years old as a volunteer, and also Marge's nephew, Dong Dong, and even her sister Yoli. Thank you so much for setting such a wonderful example as a family. I also want to thank people like Donna Viernes. Donna, from the Saturday Academy. Imagine Donna devotes her whole Saturday. I know how it feels for those of us who lead such busy lives, Monday to Friday. And Donna, you've given up your Saturdays. In the morning, you're a mentor for Galing Mo Kid program, you mentor, and in the afternoon, the fact that you tutor to the youth at the Pangarap shelter means a lot to them. Thank you, Donna. We also want to thank volunteers who've been so consistent, have always showed up, like Belle Pilapil. Belle, you know, actually it's so hard, I know, as a teacher not to get sick or have things to do, but Belle went 19 out of 20 sessions for GMK. Thank you. And there's so many other things that Belle gets involved in. And Cecile Ventura, also Saturday Academy, who has brought many of her friends to join our cause. Thank you so much. I want to also thank volunteers like Tina Umali. Tina developed Talking Hands, and she brought 14 of her friends to join. And they have made so many children happy through Talking Hands. Thank you. Oliver Ramos of Chopang Makulay. Oliver, you brightened, literally, thank you, brightened so many institutions. You've really touched the lives of so many through the beautiful and colorful murals that you've done. Last, but definitely not the least, our friend Hernan Balingit. Hernan is not only a member of the Saturday Academy, he has also lessened the pain of many children at CAI. He's joined Graham Cree and is a mentor in the Galing Mo Kid program at 9 de Febrero in Mandaluyong. There are many names I can't mention because we don't have much time, but we really thank you. Our programs aren't anything without you. Sad to say that when disasters strike, it's not the big animals, the largest animals, or the most powerful animals that will survive. The things that will survive are insects. And the answer is pretty clear why. If you look at the ants, they all work as a team. No ant is greater than the other. No ant decides that he or she is better than the other. The fact that each one does his or her share makes us all strong. So today, on behalf of our staff, Nori, Don Don, Claire, Miel, John, Perry, and the newest member of our Hands-On Manila family. We have little Hannah Margaret, who is just 1 month old in her mother Perry's hands. And on behalf of my colleagues on the board who are here today, we have Dr. Rene Gallo, Mrs. Mia Padilla, Ms. Diana Montenola, Ms. Gina Rojas, and the other members. Junie couldn't be here today, but he's well represented. Maraming salamat po.